Hello, everybody. This is Young Family Long Form Section 1. And the new move is going to be Parry, Block, and Punch. But first, what we're going to do is something I was supposed to teach everybody this month, but somehow neglected, which is the essential, which is relax the waist. Okay, so the way you should think about this is what you want to do is, in the back, you have kind of a curve in. So what you're trying to do is you want to straighten out your spine. Okay, so how do you do that? What I don't want you to do is a pelvic tilt. I do not want you to tighten up your abdominal muscles in order to pull in. Do you see what I'm saying? What I want you to think of is think about there being a tall stool right behind you, and you're just going to sit down. Have that feeling of sitting down. And the muscles I want you to think about activating are, I'm going to give you a little exercise just so you can get the feeling of things, okay? So if your feet are shoulders width apart and facing forward, these are my feet, okay? I want you to think about screwing them into the ground. Think about screwing your feet into the ground. Think about your feet having a triangle at the base of the big toe, the base of the little toe, and the heel. You have a triangle, right? I want all three corners of that triangle to be on the ground. Then I want you to think about screwing in your feet. Okay, when you do that, what do you feel? What happens is your knees feel like they're going out, right? Your glutes feel like they're coming in, and your tailbone goes down. So that's the shape I want you to have. Does that make sense to what I'm saying? So imagine you're screwing your feet into the ground, your knees go out, your quad becomes more rounded, right? Your glutes go in and your tailbone goes down. Okay, and what that does is because you're not tightening up your abdominal muscles can stay relaxed so that you can breathe well. Okay, so that's the thought of the day. So let's practice the first section up to Parry, Block, and Punch. Okay, so I'm going to turn around and we're going to run through the first section. So have your feet shoulders width apart, head up, tailbone down, knees slightly bent, hands by your sides. Prepare. Opening. Rotate your arms. Come up to shoulder level. Press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left. Shift left. Turn right. All the weight on the right. Step and close. Turn and shift weight. Ward off right. Shift right. Turn the left toe to the corner. Pull left, ward off down right. Pull in the right foot. Step and close. Separate and open. Roll back. Rotate your arms and reach for the corner. Circle back and come to the other corner. Press. Circle in the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push forward to shoulder level. Single width. Shift back and flatten your hands. Turn and pull all the way around. Press down, release the left foot. Ward off with the left. Hook hand with the right. Standing ward off, step, deflect, strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift back. Turn the left foot to the corner. Push off the ball of the right foot as you circle your arms. Root the right heel and close. White crane spreads its wings. Turn your hands, pull down, all the weight is in the back. Circle your arms, step and close, turn, step and open. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step, brush, strike. Hamstrum salute. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the left as you circle your hands and root the left heel. Left brush knee. Turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee. Lift your left hand up part way. Turn your left foot to the corner as your hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Left brush knee. Bring the right hand up part way. Turn the right foot to the corner as your hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Hamstrum salute. Yield forward. Bring in the back foot. Push off the ball of the left as you circle your arms. Root the heel, one up, one down. Left brush knee. Turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Okay, how does that feel?
Great.
Yes? So I just want to make sure that you get the timing. So when you do your transitions, if I do it toward you from left to right, okay? If I'm at left brush knee and I'm transitioning to right brush knee, I shift my weight back and the left hand comes up part way. When I turn my left foot to the corner, my hands come to the center. This hand is up facing the middle of the right forearm. Okay, then when I swing step, I move my weight forward, swing one down, one up, step when I get to the end. Then as I move forward, I brush, strike, and come down. Okay? So let's do just the sequence from white crane. We're going to go from white crane through all the brush knees and the hamstrum loop. Okay? So when you're at white crane, you're at an empty stance, left foot forward, ball touch. You're going to do left brush knee. So you turn your hands. The right one, the palm is facing you. The left one, the palm is facing the wall. Okay? Then you're going to one up, one down, swing, step, brush, strike. Handstrom salute. Yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot as you circle your arms, root the heel, and set your hands. Left brush knee, turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee. Pull your left palm, hand up part way. Turn the foot to the corner as your hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Left brush knee. Pull the right hand up part way. Hands come to the center as the right foot goes to the corner. Swing, step, brush, strike. Handstrom salute. Yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot as you circle your arms, root and set. Left brush knee. Turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, and strike. So one of the things to remember is that when you do a brush knee, you are going into a bow stance. So and this is a problem only for the very first one when you're coming from white crane. So when you're coming from white crane, you're in an empty stance. So what happens sometimes is when people do the swing step, they just go forward. They don't step to a bow stance. So make sure that you're going to a bow stance when you do your swing step. Okay? Any questions on any of the above? No?
Nope.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I am going to show you parry, block, and punch first in the direction that you would be doing it. And then I'll break it down. And part of it I'll do toward you, so just so that you can see the hands and so on. Okay? So what parry, block, and punch looks like is you are at the end of a left brush knee. So you're in a bow stance and you're here. It begins kind of like a right brush knee. So you come back, it comes up halfway, you turn, but then what happens is you're going to pull down. And you're going to step one line, two sides. And you're going to come forward and parry, block, and punch. So the thing that's different about this is, so this is the first time that we have a fist. And so to review the fist, I want you to think about closing your fingers and putting your thumb across. And I want you to make sure that you have a nice flat face with which to strike somebody, okay? So don't have anything sticking out, you know? So you have a flat face, and generally we call this part the fist eye and this part the fist tail, okay? So just so that it helps us tell you what direction it goes in, okay? And the other thing I want you to think of in preparation for this is I would like you to do a figure 8 exercise. So I want you to think about making a big infinity sign, okay? So you're going to use this kind of waist movement and body turning in the course of this move. Okay. So if you look at just the footwork, this is also the first time where we have a transition step. So I'm going to do it toward you just so you can see more clearly. So if I am at a left brush knee, I'm at a bow stance with the left foot forward. Okay, so I just did a left brush knee. When I come up and I turn my foot and my hands come to the center, in this particular one, the next thing that happens is not that this foot goes here. It's not going to go there. It's going to go here. Can you see? It's one line, two sides, with the heels forming a single line. I'm on both sides of a single line. And then I'm going to make my bow stance. So transition steps are almost always one line, two sides. And the reason is, it is a way for you to go from one bow stance to another and maintain your directional vector. So if you're at a bow stance and you make another bow stance, you are going a little sideways. When you're going here, you're more directly going forward. So this is a move where I want you to think forward. Okay, so you have a left bow stance, you turn the left foot to the corner and it becomes your back foot. So you put all your weight on it and you go one line, two sides. Then this becomes your back foot and then you make a bow stance. Okay, any questions on that? So one more time, bow stance, left foot forward, turn, one line, two sides, all the weight on the right, and then make a bow stance. Okay? Now, hands. The reason I have you doing this figure eight business is that when on this hand, on the right hand, okay, what happens is after you turn, instead of right bow, right brush knee, you would be going like this. Okay, but parry, block, and punch, what's going to happen is you're here and you're going to come down. And then part way down, you're going to make your fist. And then you're going to turn it. So if I came down and I came down part way and I make a fist, I'm going to turn it so that the fist faces the corner. Okay? And then when I come up, I'm going to come up like this. This is a parry. It's diagonal. It's not like a punch. It's not punching here. It is parrying with the middle of your forearm. So you're deflecting. And then you're going to come here to the top of your hip with the fist eye going that way. Okay, so your palm is up. And then when you get to the punch, you're going to turn that so that the face hits your opponent. So the punch goes like that. Okay. So in terms of the right hand, if you were at a bow stance, okay, what the right hand looks like is this. You turn and you're here. Then you come down, you make a fist, you turn it, step, parry. When you parry, all your weight is on the front. Then block, punch. So let's do that one more time, just the right hand. I'm going to do it in the direction you would normally do it. Okay, so if you're at left brush knee, okay, you would come back and you're here. Then you're going to come down, turn, parry, block, and punch. Now, what about the left hand? The left hand is very much like a right brush knee. And let me show you what I mean. If I were doing a right brush knee, this is what it would look like. At the end of left brush knee, I would come up here, swing, step, right? Brush. Now, parry, block, and punch, I'm going to be like this. Just watch the left hand. So at the very end, I'm here. But until this point, it's just like a right brush knee. Okay? So let me do it with both hands going that way first, and then I'll do it facing you. Okay? So at the end of left brush knee, I'm here. I shift my weight back. My left hand comes up part way. I turn my left foot and my hands come to the center. Now I'm going to pull down with the right. Swing, step, parry, block, punch. So when you get to the end, what it looks like after you've blocked, you come back. You see what I'm saying? It looks like the right hand's going forward and the left hand is coming back. The left hand actually does not come back. The left hand only looks like it's coming back because it's in the same spot in space, but your body is going forward. Do you see what I'm saying? So when you're, so if you were here, I'm going to do, it's like parry, parry, block, and punch. Parry, parry, block, and punch. So if you look at my hand relative to the background, you'll see that it's in the same spot. It's just that my body has come forward. Okay. And why is it in this shape? So after I've done the block, it takes this shape and it's about a fist width apart and it's toward the center. It looks like the center of your right forearm. What that allows is it allows you to deflect this way if you have to. So it gives you the option of doing a deflection. And that's why it's in that shape. And if you look at it, it's the palm opposite the middle of the right forearm. Because if you actually were to deflect, you would want to use your palm and not your fingers. Your fingers are really, not very strong. You probably break your fingers. So you want to, use your palm. Okay? So let's try it. I'm going to do it one more time toward you, and then I'm going to do it the other way. Okay? So at left brush knee, you come up part way, you turn your foot, hands come to the center, then swing, step, parry, block, and punch. Actually, I haven't done it the other way. Let's try it the other way. Okay, let's say that I'm doing it this way. I'm not sure you can see much, but here, part way, hands come to the center, pull down, swing, step, parry, block, and punch. Okay, so back to the original position. Left brush knee, parry, block, and punch. Shift back, hand comes up part way. Turn the left foot to the corner, hands come to the center. Parry, one, pull down, step, parry, block, and punch. So essentially, you have to do your body turns in order to get enough energy going to each of the things. So when you're here and you come up, you're going to turn toward this foot position in terms of your torso. Then as you come down, you're going to move toward that foot, come down, and then step. Then as you parry, you're going to move toward this foot, parry, block, and punch. So your hips are still toward the corner when you punch, but your shoulders are square. You're using a waist turn to get the energy from your foot to, okay. So that's how it works. So try again. One more time facing you, and then I'll go the other direction. Okay, so from left brush knee, shift weight back, hand comes up part way, turn the left foot to the corner, hands come to the center, pull down, swing, step, one line, two sides, parry, block, and punch. So the parry is ahead of the block. So when you're here and you turn, you're going to come down, step. When you parry, you see that this is ahead of this, okay? The parry comes ahead of the block. So after you've parried, then it's opened things up for you to do the block, okay? And then punch after that. So one more time, left brush knee, shift back, left hand comes up part way, Turn the left foot to the corner, hands come to the center. Parry, pull down, step. Parry, block, and punch. So it's parry, parry, block, and punch. Okay? So any questions on that? Yes, no? Okay. So let's do it from white crane. Okay? We're going to do white crane, then all of the knee brushes, handstrums, salute, and all the way through to parry, block, and punch. Okay? So empty stance, ball touch, left foot forward, white end of white crane. Left brush knee, turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike. Handstrums the loot, yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot and circle your arms. Root and set. Left brush knee, turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee, shift back, left hand comes up part way. Turn the left toe to the corner, hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Left brush knee, shift back, right hand comes up part way. Turn the right toe to the corner, hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Handstrum salute. Yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the left foot, circle your arms, root and set. Left brush knee. Turn the right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Parry, block, and punch. Shift back, left hand comes up part way, left toe turns to the corner, hands come to the center, pull down, swing, step, one line, two sides. Parry, block, and punch. How did that feel? Good? Okay, so the thing that I want to make sure that you remember is the sequence. Okay, your two sandwiches with the right brush knee in the middle. So you have a sandwich that's made of left brush knee, handstrum salute, and left brush knee. And then you have a right brush knee in the middle, and then another left brush knee, handstrum salute, and left brush knee again. And then you go into parry, block, and punch. Okay, so let's do that sequence one more time. Okay, so from white crane, left brush knee, turn your hands, swing, step, brush, strike. Handstrum salute, yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot, circle your arms, root and set. Left brush knee, right palm faces up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee. Shift back, hand comes up. Left foot turns to the corner, hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. left brush knee, shift back, right hand comes up part way, right foot turns to the corner, hands come to the center, swing, step, brush, strike, hand strum salute, yield forward, pull in the back foot, push off the ball of the front foot, circle your arms, root the heel, and set your hands. Left brush knee, right hand palm up, swing, step, brush, strike, parry, block, and punch, shift back, left hand comes up part way, left toe turns to the corner, hands come to the center. First parry, pull down, swing, step. Second parry, parry, block, and punch. Okay, let's do a parry, block, and punch without stopping. Okay, so if you're at the end of a left brush knee, we're going to do it without stopping. So you're going to come up, center, pull down, swing, step, parry, block, and punch. Okay, it should feel better.
Much better.
Okay, so are there any questions? So so basically we only have 2 classes left for this section, which is apparent close-up and cross hands. And after that, I was telling Sandra, originally I was going to do second section and then third section, but what happened now is that Cheryl is doing second section and JP and Dee Dee are both doing third section, so there's no one doing first section. So then I'm going to start first section again.
Oh, we'll miss you, Rita. We'll miss you.
So go to Cheryl's class. Cheryl's class is Monday at 4.
Yes.
And for the next few weeks, actually, I'm subbing for Cheryl because Cheryl broke her foot.
Oh.
And this is what happens when you're young, right? And you go surfing and and you step into a big pothole in the sand and you twist your ankle and break your foot. So so just for a few weeks, I'm going to be subbing for her class. But she's just started because the last class was fist under elbow. So that's only the second move of the second section. So if you want to jump in and do that for the second section, that would be good. Okay. And if you do decide to do that, I'll see you for a few weeks more. Okay. So if there aren't any more questions, we can do it from the beginning one more time, and then we'll close class. Okay. So from the beginning, feet shoulders width apart, head up, tailbone down, hands by your side, prepare. Opening, rotate your arms, come up to shoulder level, then press down almost to the bottom. Grasp the bird's tail, ward off left, shift left, turn right, all the weight on the right, step and close, shift weight open. Ward off right, shift right, turn the left toe to the corner, pull left, ward off down right, pull in the right foot, step and close, shift weight and separate. Roll back, rotate your arms and reach for the corner. Circle back as your weight shifts back and get to the other corner. Press, circle back the right, attach the left, expand forward. Push, square up your shoulders, flatten your hands. Come back over a ball, hands in front of your chest, and push forward. Single width. Shift back as you flatten your hands. Turn and pull all the way around. Press down, release the left foot, ward off with the left, hook hand with the right, standing ward off step, deflect, strike. Raise hands and step forward. Shift back, turn the left foot to the corner. Circle your arms as you push off the ball of the right. Root the right heel and come together. White crane spreads its swings. Turn your hands. Pull down. All your weight goes to the back. Circle your arms. Step and close. Turn. Step and open. Left brush knee. Turn your hands. Swing, step, brush, strike. Hand strum salute. Yield forward, pull in the back foot. Push off the front, ball of the front, circle your arms, root and set. Left brush knee. Turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Right brush knee. Shift your weight back. Left hand comes up part way. Turn the left foot to the corner. Hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Left brush knee. Shift weight back. Right hand comes up part way. Right hand goes to the corner as hands come to the center. Swing, step, brush, strike. Hand strum salute. Yield forward. Pull in the back foot. Push off the ball of the front foot. Circle your arms. And a root and set. Left brush knee. Turn your right palm up. Swing, step, brush, strike. Parry, block, and punch. Shift back. Left hand comes up part way. Left foot turns to the corner. Hands come to the center. Pull down. Swing, step, parry. All the weight is in the front. Block and punch.
Move too quick.
Okay. So, any questions? No? Well, in that case, let's just close class. Thank you very much for coming. And I
Thank
will
you
see you
very
next
much.
week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you.
Okay.
I see you next week.
Yes. I'll see you.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
keep trying. That's it.
What?
I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, you were able to follow along, so that was good.
Yeah, but like you said, it was a little different. I did
Yeah.
follow you, right? But it's like a movement. Some of them I don't have to do extra movement. We just go right here and right there and go right there, right?
Yes.
So, but you have to like go up, come down. We don't do that. We just come up, go like this, and then punch. So we eliminate a few steps. But at the end, right, it looked the same. But in between, right, you have extra movement going on, which we didn't have.
I see.
Yeah, so I have to start from the beginning.
Okay, well, we will start from the beginning.
Yeah, I am going to, like I said, I stick with you, and then when in May, I start from the beginning, so there's no problem. I mean,
Okay,
exercise is exercise, right? So
right.
it doesn't matter if you do form one, part one, part two, part three, but still exercise. So it's
Right.
thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah,
I'll
see you
see you.
next week, okay?
Okay.
Should I continue to go to the senior form? Because I always unmute myself and unblock myself so nobody can see me. So Nancy would like that, right? Because she wants everybody open up their video so she can see them and correct the mistake. But I'm not
Well, you do not have to. There
Oh.
are people who don't want to be seen,
okay.
so they can just not turn on their video.
Yep.
The disadvantage really is if you want corrections, then you have to turn on your video.
I understand, but I can't even follow the movement, right, from the beginning to the end. So by the time she's gonna correct me, she's gonna say this wrong, that's wrong, because everything's wrong. Because I don't even remember the form in sequence, right? How in the world I can follow. So I need maybe a month or 2 months to catch up.
Yeah.
And, is she going to start all over again on the senior form, like from the beginning?
I don't know because she does not do the senior form that often.
Oh,
So
this is very unusual. Are you teaching senior form at all?
I am not teaching senior form, but on Sundays at 2 o'clock, I do a practice. So from 2 to 2:30, I do the long form.
Okay.
From 2:30 to 2:45, I do the essential form. And from 2:45 to 3, I do the senior form.
Yeah, but when you do the senior form, you are doing you're doing continuously, like a practice.
I'm essentially doing a practice.
Oh, see,
So I'm just running through the whole form.
See?
And then, every once in a while, people want to work on a particular move. And then we'll work on that move.
Right. But I need is from just like you're teaching the part one, step by step, like this for senior form. That's what I need. But that's one I don't have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah. The senior form is really, it has a lot of pieces that are like the long form, but the transitions are not.
Yeah.
And the order is not. So that's why it's difficult.
If she doesn't mind me, all right, mute myself, not being seen, I continue and absorb that. So eventually I will.
You can come and not be seen.
Okay.
No problem.
I don't want she get mad at me. Say why she.
No, she won't get mad at you. She won't get mad at you.
Okay. She doesn't make them. She seems like a nice lady, right?
Yeah, she's very nice.
Yeah, I mean she's very patient, very professional, like you, very professional and patient, which I like that. I like, and then I just feel like doesn't feel right, Okay. So,
well, just you can absorb a lot just by watching. Actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now because I think eventually I practice a little bit myself, right? And I watched the link you sent to me about Mr. Young. I watched it. So I think little by little I might absorb I may catch up a little bit. So it's just timing.
Well, one of the things I like about that particular video is it has the names of the moves.
Yes.
So that you can get the sequence.
Yeah, I start writing down the individual movement. So hopefully I can remember that. Yeah. Like little by little. So, I mean, it's like they said, it takes time.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Well, it was great to see you.
No, I will see you again. I will definitely will come again. I will.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for
Thank you. Bye.